Hello everyone and welcome back. So as you can see, today we are taking a look at the Swords and Magic and Stuff treasure hunting update. So obviously we're going to go through the update, like patch notes first. There is also been like a small patch since, that literally happened like yesterday or something. Just like to fix a few little bugs, that, as per usual, there is like some bugs. Yeah, I have been playing a little bit just to gather like some of the necessary artifacts for some of the stuff so I can show off all of the fun stuff to you guys. But yeah, the game is also 40% off. I think it still is. The sale should still be on now. So if you're interested in the game, definitely get it now. But yeah, let me read through this. In this update, you can discover the brand new Treasure Hunters Guild and Guild Hall in Sleepyhaven. Grab a shovel from Cecil in Sleepyhaven or Ray in Hope Harbour to start digging up buried treasure conveniently marked with X's all over Tyrowin. Once you've got some artifacts, bring them to the Treasure Hunters Guild Hall in Sleepyhaven to trade them for reputation and gold, and eventually unlock the coveted ancient treasure maps. Along with treasure hunting, we've also included a few awesome changes and a bunch of bug fixes, as always. Lastly, to celebrate this occasion, we put the game on sale for a massive 40% off to align with the Steam Spring Sale. Grab it while you can until your friends join you on this new quest. Yeah. So as long as the Spring Sale is going on, you can get the game for 40% off if you're interested. So, what is new in the update? Obviously, treasure hunting, the Guild Hall, 6 ancient treasure maps, which we will go through. I think I should be able to go through all of them today. I know where to find the treasure for them because I have done it in the test build. I need to obviously get all of the maps and everything, but we should be able to do that. A new drink, which I think is one you can buy in the Treasure Hunt Guild Hall. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't actually look at the food and drink stuff. Now pause the game in single player, which does definitely work, which is a quite good thing. I mean, I don't really feel the need to use it, but for those people who want to pause, it's good. New shovel tool, or which you can buy or craft. It's like quite low level craft as well. Don't know exactly what it is, but new much larger backpack, new much larger storage chest, new much larger storage chest, new trinkets, new glider, 4 new outfits, new loading screen at game startup, and more lore. I also missed off one thing from here, but I guess that's a secret. So yeah, fixes. Pets no longer hang around after their owner kicks the bucket. Targ will no longer lock you out of combat if you spam through his dialogue too quickly. Simply talk to him again if he won't fight you. That was a problem that not everyone encountered, but like enough people were encountering on a regular basis that it was annoying. And I have had the problem before as well. Relocking does just fix it, but now it shouldn't be possible. I mean, at least one tester managed to still get it to happen, but he went through some extreme steps to get it to work. Like, get it to, well, not work, I guess. Dodge rolling no longer breaks your flight in ghost form. Because, yeah, a few people, like, reported that recently, which is just very annoying, like, whilst you're a ghost trying to get to the shrines. A weird offset with the item name on beach shells can no longer enhance tools. The enhancements that were on them no longer work, even though my tools still technically have enhancements on their tooltip, but they don't actually do anything anymore, which is slightly annoying because it's like a bit of clutter. Doesn't matter. Swapping between loadouts no longer fails to remove enhancement buffs. I did not know that was a problem. Fix various floating sold out signs. I did know those were problems. Fix an issue where the smelter will start smelting even if you don't have enough resources to smelt. Ancient chest on Castaway Rock is no longer empty. This is the one we reported. That's the chest in the cave, I believe, the crab cave one. So it's fixed now. I mean, that was fixed like but obviously no updates happened since then. Decides to do cleave damage once again, which is good. Fixed the Mending Fairy, because yeah, that was another one that we mentioned being broken. It just wasn't working. Necrotic Prism now spawns Skelly minions again. I think that was broken for like some people. I didn't actually notice it, but then I haven't played my secondary character, which is what I use it on in a while. Fish shadows now disappear properly in multiplayer. Can now enhance a weapon multiple times without the window closing. This is very useful because I went through and sorted out some of my weapons and like switched over which ones I was using and enhanced some of them because I didn't like what I had. Fix the Exterminator Wanted job board quest in Hope Harbour. Yeah, because it was basically showing like the wrong things, but wasn't working basically. Improved! You can now fire arrow projectiles, magic coming soon, through your friends and companions, making ranged combat way better and more useful with friends. Melee combo attacks now have damage variations to incentivize combos over dual wielding. All first hits do 70% damage, and dual wielding can no longer trigger more than the first combo. So this is a pretty good change. It now like encourages you to actually like, rather than like, for example, my secondary character, I often dual wield axes. It incentivizes you to actually, you know, use just one rather than two, because you do a bit less damage doing two. Because yeah, you do better damage on the subsequent hit. But it also, I don't know whether it was mentioned anywhere else, but now it doesn't do the obviously it doesn't do the combo when you're dual wielding, which was a problem when I was dual wielding axes, because one of their like combo animations was really long compared to the rest of the hits and was kind of annoying. So I'm kind of glad it doesn't do that now. I don't really mind the less damage in exchange. I think that's a smart way of doing it. So I do quite like this change, and it gives you like more incentive, obviously, to use like one weapon to like and get the combos over dual wielding, or you can still dual wield. You just know you're gonna get slightly less damage per hit. Right. Most treasure chests have been buried and have had loot improved. So yeah, all of the treasure chests that were on dirt or like grass areas, well, pretty much all of them. There are like one or two exceptions I think that got missed. They've all been turned into buried treasure. But any like chests that were in houses or on rocks are still exactly the same. Loot particles disappear once you've looked at them, and preventing performance problems and confusion when leaving the loot behind. Daytime extended, the sun rises around 7 AM and sets around 10 PM, lots more time for activities. Yeah, this is because someone like was unhappy with like how short the day was basically, because it can get kind of dark at night time, and it didn't make sense. Like previously I think the sun was going down at like 5 PM. It never really bothered me because the brightness was fine in my opinion, but for some people they didn't have bright enough monitors. That was probably an issue. So yeah, now the day is a lot longer, which makes sense. I did consider suggesting that we do it like based on like time of year and the season that the game is in, as to what the like time change, but I don't think that's a good idea to even like get him to try and work on, because I feel like that's just probably too complicated, so it can stay as is. Improved visuals and functionality of the pause menu, including a better quick confirmation. Yeah, it's just like the pause menu just now looks a bit different. I do like the better quick confirmation, because rather than like having two separate buttons on the actual like pause menu, there's just one that's like quit, and then you can either say, oh no, I don't want to quit, or you can go like back to main menu or just quit to desktop, which is quite nice. Improved the loot from Grimrick's Grave, because we obviously did mention about this, that it wasn't very good. And I did actually test this one, and I found that it was a lot better. I figured it made sense. Like I was the one that was like complaining about how bad it was that I like then tested it, and I was like testing it like 10 or 15 times, I think it was, that I like opened it. And obviously I wasn't like fighting Grimrick because we were on test build, so I just spawned in the key to open it. And I wasn't even using lucky, and I was getting some pretty decent loot. Like I was getting a decent number of the enhancement stones, not enhancement, the like excellent and masterwork. I was like getting decent number of those. Like it just felt better. The loot just felt nicer. Like it was more worth the effort. Obviously, we'll see if like there's still going to be like occasionally bad rolls for it. Like that's the luck of like random rolls. But you know, this was me getting on like no lucky buff, so felt good with that. Like if you've got the lucky buff, it should be pretty decent. When in the crafting window, enhancement slots no longer show up on item details for clutter, readability reasons. Yeah, this is a good idea because you don't need to know the enhancements when crafting, and it does take up a lot of space. Farming times extended by quite a bit to make the mechanic less tedious and more passive. Yields and seed drop rates also increased quite a bit to make farming more lucrative over time. Yeah, there's been a few people that weren't too happy with how the farming worked, so now I think it's been changed to be like just nicer. And I personally haven't actually tested this because by the time I got around to testing, all of that had been tested. So I didn't actually take a look at the farming stuff, but from what people were saying, it's a lot nicer now. Maybe I'll actually do some farming again at some point. I haven't done any farming in ages just because I haven't bothered to. Needed to get like resources for the food and things. Difficulty option button when creating a character now show when they're selected properly. That's nice because before it was kind of confusing. Like obviously it did say which one you had equipped, but like they didn't like light up or anything. Now they do, which makes it more obvious which one it is. I do like that. Tweak difficulty balanced slightly for Hero and Forgotten. They're now the same combat difficulty, other than the auto character deletion upon death. Yeah, this was because this was what the tooltips said they were. They said they were the same difficulty. The only difference was the permadeath. So it's now been fixed to actually be like that rather than not, which is what it was before. Yeah, so lots of good stuff. Then yeah, little patch that came out. Oh yeah, literally in the middle of the night. Just like a small little one. Yeah, so just fixed no longer buy multiple tools leading to the tool stacking bug. Basically, the shovels were stacking, and it was weird that they did that, so now they don't. Staff Wonder most spell projectile should now pass through allies to hit enemies. I think this might be being reverted at some point because it's not fully working. You now can't heal allies, I think. I think it may be slightly broken, or at least some people were having trouble like managing to heal their like companions and allies and stuff. So it may not have implemented properly. It's a complicated one to do to let like the damaging ones pass through and the healing ones actually hit. It's like quite complicated. Remove the weapon collection toggle tip card that you got after defeating Targ. Yeah, I didn't notice that at one point and I kind of forgot to mention it. I should have probably. But yeah, it was just saying you can store weapons in collections, which you can't do anymore. Drinks with aura stats no longer say max magic, which I'm gonna be honest, I never noticed. Ancient treasure chests now have the correct lore books. Yeah, so they were slightly bugged, so it's probably a good thing that I didn't get to it any sooner. One of them was basically the same lore book was being given in two of them, and one of the lore books just wasn't being given at all. So now it is fixed. Improved, increased shovel dig radius, which yeah, that was kind of needed. It was quite small, and some people were really struggling. The ancient treasure chests have kind of a small hitbox, and you don't know exactly where you're digging, so people were struggling to get them to dig up. Now that the dig radius is bigger, it should make it easier. Crafting weapons no longer show a misleading standard quality when you often craft flimsy. That one just makes sense so people aren't confused. But yeah, just not like a huge number of but you know, a few little things. Hey. The game will start capturing. Yep, there we go. And yeah, I'm just gonna jump in and I will show you guys all of the fun new stuff for the treasure hunting. And we'll see if we encounter any bugs today. Yeah, so in terms of the like enhancements I've done to my weapons, I think I re-enhanced one of these. Do that one. But yeah, I've got like 3 willpower, 3 aura on this, 2 resilience, and then 3 willpower, 1 vitality. Just give me like nice buffs. I've switched from using the hammer as my secondary, I do still have it, exactly the same buffs, to having sword and shield. Ooh yeah, I upgraded my mage shield to masterwork because I had some stones, and yeah. That one's a 222, which is pretty good. Crit, focus, resilience. This one's 332, crit, focus. The willpower is not necessarily on the sword, but I didn't want to lose the 3 crit and 3 focus, so I decided to leave it as is. Yeah. That is all in terms of like equipment. Obviously, as you can see, I've got a shovel, because obviously I've been going around digging stuff up. And then just pop in here and grab all of these. These are what I've been digging up, the artifacts. I have quite a few. It's been quite a while, like, working on gathering them. Right, oh yeah, I forgot I was using this guy. These are the dig spots. Little X's on the ground. Yeah, you can find. Actually, there's quite a lot of them in Sleepy Haven. If anyone's like wanting to play this and struggling to find them, check Sleepy Haven. There is tons all over the place. Yeah, you literally like have the shovel equipped and just dig. And it always takes 3, and it has a little chime that plays. And yeah, you get the artifacts and some other loot. The loot you get from these is the same as locked chests for that area, because it does replace a lot of like regular chest locations, so it's a little more effort, like you have to dig it up and it takes a bit of time, but you don't have to use a key. So it's a pretty good way, I think, for people to want to like get the locked chest stuff. There are loads all over the place. I've already got plenty of artifacts, so I don't actually need to go around digging them up. This is the Treasure Hunter Guildhall. This building that was previously blocked off is now open for the treasure hunters. So yeah, as you can see, it's all lovely decorated. Is odd. Interesting. Oh, sorry, don't mind my foreign dialect. I'm from a faraway land. My name is Avid. Are you a new adventurer? I mean, no? You know, I could tell. You seem to be a seasoned explorer, maybe even a hero. You know, I was one of the very first adventurers to set foot in this land. Of course, this was centuries ago and a long story for another time. Stick around and you'll do well here. Oh, and here, you might find these useful. Interesting. He was not here in test builds. I don't know when he got added. What did he give me? Prismatic Stone of the Owl. Oh, this is the one that's good for magical items. Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, this is obviously, you can buy food here. Not got any of them. Ah, there is a new one, Mapmaker's Mold. Because I do need to buy one to fill out my collection again. Yep. I still need to make one of them. Can't buy it yet. I need reputation. No, I thought I could, but that's fine because we're going to do that now. Yeah, so these are some new items that you can like buy from them. And then these are the treasure maps. But yeah, before joining the guild you have to do a prerequisite quest. Oh, I just noticed there's Winterswoods map up there. Cool. But yeah, let's head to this guy. Hemsworth. I see you've stumbled into the Treasure Hunters Guildhall. Well, what do you do? What What do you think? Isn't it spectacular? What is this place? You haven't heard of the Treasure Hunters Guild? You must not be from around here. We're only the most famous guild in all of the realm, and I'm Hemsworth, leader of the guild. When I joined the guild, I knew it. I pegged you for an intrepid treasure seeker the moment you walked in. Unfortunately for you, our admission officer, Scarlet, is off on an expedition right now. In fact, she was meant to return a few days ago. I wonder what the hold-up is. Maybe someone should go check on her in the Windless Woods. So this is directly connected to the, I think it's Hunting for Treasure Hunters quest that's in the Windless Woods in the ancient tomb thing. Tomb, whatever it's called. So you actually have to go to the Windless Woods and complete that quest before you can come here and complete this and join the guild. So you kind of have to like get to the end zone before you can come back and do any treasure hunting, which I think is like a really cool way of making you like go back to older zones for like new things. To be fair, most people I think use like Sleephaven and the farmlands as like a central point anyway. So most people like stick around here. It's like Azura and Windless Woods that people don't necessarily go to as much once they've done things. But you know, it's a cool way of doing it. Plus, also as part of the Hunting for Treasure Hunters quest, you do get the title Unofficial Treasure Hunter. So it was either take that title out or just make it a prerequisite quest to do this. And you know, making it a prerequisite makes more sense. I mean, obviously, because I've already done that quest, I can just basically you get this dialogue once you've completed it. So I can do that. I talked to Scarlet. Oh really? I can't believe Ross would double-cross us like that. What a scoundrel. Well, I suppose if Scarlet vouches for you, then I can officially invite you to the guild. By the authority vested in me as guild leader of the Treasure Hunters, I hereby bestow upon you the title of Treasure Hunter. May your compass be true, your resolve unwavering, and your finds legendary. Go forth, intrepid treasure seeker, make us proud. Now, alright, I guess I should give you the what's what as a new guild member, now, shouldn't I? Well, it's quite simple. You grab a shovel and head out into the world looking for any suspicious marks on the ground. When you find one, dig it up. If you find any artifacts, you bring them back here and grow your reputation with the guild. And what? Right. Well, you see, we have special rewards for guild members of high regard. Special outfits, titles, even discounted food and drink. And of course, ancient treasure maps with the most prestigious guild members. Ancient treasure maps lead to wondrous magical items. They're the real reason to become a treasure hunter. Ancient treasures lost to time can be yours. I hope that explains it all. Feel free to have a look around Guildhall. Yeah, so there's obviously these things you can buy once you get high enough. It's quite high up, but I guess it is very high. Yeah, golden shovel is literally identical to the regular shovel, except in gold. So quite expensive. I didn't realise how expensive that was. And yeah, storage chest as well, which I believe it is a bit bigger than the druid one. And outfits, which I will need to buy all of those as well. But now we're going to start off with the maps, because that's what we want to do. So I need 30 reputation, so I've got all of my artifacts in my inventory, and that's not going to work. Actually, you know what, let's see, how much do I need for that? 180. Let's keep 180, because I believe it's 1 reputation per artifact. Because it does try to hand in all of them, I think. There you go, 180. And then we should be able to get all of just the reputation, and then we'll come back and grab some more to buy things. You're not supposed to do it all in one go, but I'm doing it all in one go just to show you guys all of the maps. I have artifacts to trade. Great, I can buy all 180 of them from you. Would you prefer to trade your artifacts for good reputation or gold? 180 guild reputation, please. And yeah, I immediately just unlocked all of the titles, I think. Okay, so already had that one. Yeah, treasure hunter and then adept. I think there's only, maybe that's all of them. But either way, I will need, oh hang on. Gonna need quite a lot for all of those. I think I might just buy them all now and then I can show you guys all of the chests at once. Because I know where they all are. I can afford them all. Why not? I mean, I got like over 300 artifacts and I might still not have gotten enough. I thought that would be good enough. Map 1. 2. Map 3. 4. Map 5. And yep, I can't afford map 6. That just means that as we go around, I'm gonna have to dig up some buried treasure to get them. Okay, I'll quickly run around Sleepy Haven and dig up all of the spots. And then we'll head to map 1. I don't remember where all of them appear. Yeah, it doesn't take too long to gather a load of artifacts, which is nice. Not tedious. It's probably more. We're going to be heading to map 1, which actually I will show you guys map 1. So this is treasure map 1. Obviously the X is where you find the chest. I know obviously exactly where it is, but yeah, as you can tell from the fact that there's palm trees, there's only one place that has palm trees and that's Azura, so it's definitely on Azura. I know exactly where this rock is though, so I know how to find it. But yeah, all of them are like ancient maps, so they were like made before any civilization in the land essentially, so all like structures weren't there. Sometimes the terrain could be slightly different, like rivers can dry up over time, sort of thing, so. Some of them are harder than others. I mean, I managed to find all of them. I think ah yeah, this one has been modified. Because people were really struggling to find the spot for it. I managed to find it without the modifications, but basically these rocks and this rock here were all added both in the map and in like actual like world, just to make it easier for people to pinpoint exactly where it was. People were struggling. Looking for now BRB after I got myself pizza. Ooh, nice, enjoy. Thanks for stopping in. Come on, give me the dig spots. Okay, I guess not many of them have appeared for today. I mean, to be fair, good luck in Sleepy Haven. I mean, there's a few areas that I know have them. You can appear. I've skipped, but I'm not super desperate for the artifacts right now. I might as well, rather than swim to the Hope Harbour, swim to where I know the map is. Which is right over here. Just deal with those boars. Wasn't there? But yeah, as you can see from the map, is the place. This was very easy to recognise as the right place because there's nowhere else that looks quite like this. So, according to the map, it should be around about here. Ah, nice, I got it. Exactly the spot. That dig radius is much better now. There we go, so this is the ancient treasure chest, you know, very clearly looks different. And yeah, you can only open it if you've got the map in your room. So, let's open it. Lots of things. So yeah, the new Treasure Hunter backpack, which is a plus 60 carry capacity and 5 pockets, which is so much better than any other one. It's amazing. Prismatic stone, you know, ooh, excellent argument stone, that's nice to get. And this Treasure Hunter's amulet, magic amulet that will occasionally reveal treasure to the wearer. I'm actually going to equip that. And we'll see if it triggers actually, it should do. Since treasure nearby, is it not? Is it? It didn't do what it's supposed to. It's supposed to do a yellow beam, and I was expecting it to be on this chest right here. That's what it's supposed to do. It does it every 30 seconds, I think. Scans for treasure nearby. See if it does the yellow beam this time. Maybe it's not 30 seconds, maybe it's less frequent than that. There we go. Yeah, so a lovely big beam to show exactly where any treasure is, so you can find it easier. This will also be useful for finding the dig spots as well. I'm just going to hop up onto this rock so the boars don't attack me when they respawn. Because I will read this lore book. I haven't actually read these ones. I think they got added like after testing. At least after I did any testing, anyway. A journal titled I Cheated, an old pirate's journal about an enchanted medallion. If you've discovered this treasure, then congratulations, you've caught me. Yep, I cheated. I used an enchanted medallion to locate all 9 of the pirate pieces in the grand treasure hunt, and I've felt sick about it ever since. I buried away the medallion in my bag here to hide the evidence, but I'm leaving this note because I'm too much of a coward to turn myself in. If you find it, just know that I'm sorry, but you'll never find me or the 9 pieces. They're mine. Interesting. Yeah, obviously, like, that's the lore behind the bag and the amulet. Very cool. Okay, so then off to find number 2. Yeah, obviously this one is also on Azura. If you can't tell from the look of this, that's Ramshackle Reef. It looks very different. Because obviously it hasn't got any of the buildings or like stuff all over this. But that's what it is. There's literally nowhere else that looks at all like it. So let's head that way. Probably shouldn't unequip that. Where was the treasure? He's not gonna bother me. I might actually just make sure this is equipped on all of my loadouts for now. Just so I can actually the treasure, because I can't be asked to look at the ground for all of them. I don't know where they are quite so well on Azura. Ah, there. Ooh, that's a copper one. Okay, I can't open. I'm just gonna ignore that guy trying to attack me. Don't want to deal with him. Copper chest. I would have thought that would have been turned into a varied one. And same with that previous one. Stupid rat. Let's forget those hidden in bushes. So, map 2. You can see that is what it is like. So yeah, it's very clearly this place. Just, you have to find the exact location, which it's not super easy to find on this. Where is that? Where is that treasure? Can't be asked to get that. Where is it? Over here. So obviously it's clearly very different. All of the rocks and the angle. It should be right in between these rocks. Which weren't here before, so it made it a lot harder to find. I dug around this little area for quite a while before I got it. There's apparently some other treasure nearby. Can't see it. So lots of things. So yeah, more of those, which I think those are now in every chest, or at least most of them. Another lore book and 2 spells. Summon Beanstalk and Summon Giant Mushroom. Summon Giant Mushroom. Is broken. Great. It was fine before. Not like the Chaos Staff. Okay. It was working just fine. I have a feeling I know exactly what the issue is as well. Probably just spawning under the ground. Basically, what it does is create a giant mushroom that is bouncy and you can bounce on it. Let me see if the beanstalk is working. Nope, again, I think the same thing is happening. It's down under the ground. Okay. It's fine. We're gonna ignore that. The beanstalk creates a giant beanstalk that you can climb up or stand on as it's like growing out of the ground and like get up high places. They're very cool spells. Similar in like utility of like the launch spell. So this one costs 16 energy and these ones cost only 5, so they're actually a better energy usage. Like getting up places, these are also like are good for helping like other players get up places because they can also use them. We're going to ignore the fact that they aren't working. Nice. I don't know whether you just noticed that Stalk and the giant mushroom are both working. I always find bugs when I stream this after an update. Both of them are broken. I'm guessing it's the exact same issue that we've had on so many other spells where it's just spawning under the ground. The least of Kinter's problems right now. Oh, are there other issues that I don't know about? Can't be asked to go and open that. It's a magic knife shoot straight through all your friends' team. Yeah, that one's not as big an issue. It's annoying. I do know about that one though. But you know, at least you can still. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah, the problem of the tutorial. That's not great. Didn't even think about it that way. Other than that, it's not as much of an issue. Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna just do a relog teleport. Yeah. There's bound to be some problems with any big changes. Um, I think you mentioned that you might just revert the magic thing, like, just to solve the problem. I didn't even read that law book that I just got, did I? No, I didn't. No, they haven't respawned. Okay. Yeah, I'll actually read that law book. Yeah, that'd definitely be like quickest option, and then figure it out like through testing at other points. Because that one's kind of like a it's a new to my character. How's your character bugged? I'm gonna just pop these spellbooks in my spell chest for now because they don't work, so I don't need them clogging up. And Conjuring Swiss Hunt Guild because I finished the mission last. Again. Weird. Yeah, I had no issue because I'd finished it before and was able to join no issue. So it's weird that yours didn't work. Right. That one can go away. We'll quickly read this one and then put it away as well. Wait, what was the text for it? Journal titled Elder Thalion, an old book about an elder druid named Thalion. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of annoying that it's now not working. Hey, as a child, I studied under the great druid Thalion. He was the most creative druid I'd ever met, but the other elders found his methods a bit unconventional. Thalion loved adventure and thought it just as important as the other lessons the druid taught. The other elders disagreed. As he grew older, he fell sick, and all the earth magic in Tyrwin couldn't help. He left me 2 spellbooks he'd never shown to the other elders. His last words were clear that I was to be given the spellbooks so I could continue his work and explore outside of the Druid Temple. Instead, the elders confiscated his spellbooks and hid them away. I couldn't let Thalion down, though. In the night, I stole back the spellbooks and fled the temple. The spellbooks made this far easier than I'd expected, though. Now, as my age catches up to me, I wish to hand these spells down to another adventurous spirit. I buried them away on Azura Island, a relaxing island I discovered years ago and called my home in these final years. If you've discovered this journal, then you are the adventurer I was hoping for. Take these spells and use them to not only explore the world of Tyrwin far and wide, but also cause a bit of mischief along the way. Happy adventures. Nice. Love the lore. May have to take this off because it will get annoying after a while. Let's pop these away and clutter my inventory a little. Not that it's majorly cluttered, but I've picked up a few things. And that one can go in there as well. Getting into this chest is kind of difficult because of how high up it is. Okay. Uncluttered. What treasure is it telling me about? That one. I don't want to open that. We asked. I want the buried treasure only. I should check this what's in Sleephaven as well. Might have reset. Those ones on there. There's... one can spawn over here. Yep. Got a pretty good memory of like where all of the various chests appear. I spent a long time like farming loot. Nope, none appeared in here. 2 or 3 that could spawn in there, I think. In that area. No point fighting these guys if I've got no chest to loot. Nope. We'll go on to Ancient Treasure Map number 3, which is this one. So there's only like a few places that when I was like initially looking that I thought this could be. It was either like the start of like farmlands, that area, but that didn't quite match up. So then there was the only other place, which is at the racetrack. So we will head over there. And the chest locations that are sort of on the way. As you can see, this place looks exactly like it. So the exact spot is just over here, so just below the rock, so here. Okay, didn't want to let me interact with it for a second there. More prismatic stones. These ones are of the Battle Mage. What was the other ones? One what I was thinking. Because those are the magic related ones. And then Battle Mage vestments. An outfit worn by a great Battle Mage. Read the lore book, a journal titled The Battle Mage, an old book about a battle mage named Aethas. As pronounced. Long ago, a warrior by the name of Caelthas discovered a single spellbook. He'd recovered it from a bandit he'd defeated in his travels. On his way home, he studied the book closely and discovered he had an affinity for magic. Before long, he had mastered the spell. Upon returning home, he found his cottage destroyed and pillaged by a group of cultists. Caelthas unleashed his new power on the cultists and defeated them with might and magic. Craving more power and with nowhere left to call home, Caelthas left on a quest to learn more. For years, he studied combat, magic, training Studied combat magic, training as a warrior and a mage, and eventually became the first battle mage. He became a fearsome warrior and commissioned an enchanted suit of armour to enhance his magic, but soon his power grew out of control. It took 5 of the king's best paladins to finally defeat him. They stripped his armour of the enchantment and locked it away in 3 magic stones, impossible to ever combine again. Locked away in the king's vault, the armour and stones of the battle mage would never be seen again. Cool. And yeah, this is the outfit. I do quite like the look of it. I might keep it on. The amount of people asking for the outfit enchanting. I'm like, I like how it works currently, and I like the other idea of like being able to just switch it randomly, because currently it's kind of awkward to do from here. So I don't know if you've noticed, Red, the collections are broken. You can't add anything into them. So if I was to like switch back to my other outfit. Wait, it's not broken. I swear this was not working literally when I tested it the other day. It literally wouldn't let me add anything to my collection literally yesterday. Okay, it's clearly sometimes working and sometimes not. Actually, no, I've got those in my... yeah, see, it's not letting me add those. Yeah, yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Which is quite irritating. I had wanted to literally take all of my clothes out of this and go through them all and take a look at all of them to decide, like, see if I wanted to switch anything up, and I was like, I don't want to do that because I don't know if I'll be able to put them back. Because until literally just now, I had not been able to add a single item to my collection since the update. Well, since actually the weapon changes. That is literally the first thing I've managed to add. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Kindred knows about it. But he did mention, I think, like changing it over to like a wardrobe system where you could literally just randomly pick like all of the outfits, which I honestly think would be so much better. Assuming that's like not a character save and actually like a your account save, like similar to how the collections are. That's the only way I want it, because I don't want to have to get multiple of some of these to be able to use it on different things. Because that would make it easier just to flick between them all rather than having to like click them, take them out, and try them on and decide whether I want to wear them or not. But instead just like flick back and forth like a customize your character like UI in terms of outfits. I also just want more accessories. Like just more like face accessories. There's like not that many options and most of them are masks. I just want more. But also, I know that's not... I'm not going to even ask for that now. We've got a decent number of hats. I would like more hats that don't like clip with like face accessories or hair. Yeah, all of that has kind of disappeared the hair except ears. I would like more hat options similar to the ears. There's like headbands and things. And more... yeah. Yeah, so that is number 3. Number 4 is this one. Now this one I think a lot of people have struggled with, and it took me quite a while. This is the one I struggled with the most out of all of them. And number 2, the one in Ramshackle, was the other one I struggled with a little bit, but did eventually find. This one took considerably longer. A lot of things. And to be fair, I was like finding these in the test build where I had flight, and so I could fly around and look from above. I probably would not have found this one so easily otherwise. Well, as easy as I did. This one is a struggle. Because, yeah, that river's not there anymore. That's why it's a difficult one. Because these are obviously ancient maps. Go over to where it was. Because, yeah, like, I was actually for a while thinking it was over here. I was like, it doesn't fully match up, but this makes the most sense of like a little cliff overhang with a river there, but no, this is not it. Actually, all the way over there. I think I ended up like staring at the map quite a bit as well, trying to find them, because just to get a lay of all of the terrain and everything. All of the chests will respawn then. I need to actually figure out the way up to it. Because obviously when I first found it, I was, you know, using flight. How do I get up here? It's literally up here. I might just have to use launch. Yeah, this is not an easy one to get up. I mean, I suppose the intended way to get up is either launch or like climbing up the rocks over there and then gliding over. But yeah, as you can see, obviously this bit here used to be a river. And I would assume this used to be full of water. So according to the map, it is approximately there. Roughly here. I didn't even move. Okay. It's there. I'm glad the dig radius was improved, because it took me a long time to even figure out the digging up look, because that's not exactly where it shows on the map. Like on the map, it shows it to be a bit more over this side, like more here. Fine. Digging there, I did sort of get it. Yeah, so obviously more excellent stones, more prismatic stones. Actually, I know, so from my angle of the map, it looks like it's further over this way. It's also just like a bit of an open area. The dig radius helped, but I really struggled to dig this one up before the radius was improved. I suppose, yeah, it's probably more from like a little, like over there. That sort of angle, maybe? Something like that. Yeah. So yeah, a new trinket. Didn't Kindred basically make a screenshot and paint over it? Though that's what he did with the world map. Yeah, I think he did. But it just, from the angle I've been looking at it, it just seems like I've been looking at it more. I suppose from the angle, I suppose it's supposed to be like there. So it does kind of make sense. It just, from my angle of looking at it, it seems like it's supposed to be further over this way. But yeah, I struggled to find this one. I did dig up like pretty much this entire section like when I was testing and didn't find it because of the small dig radius, so I'm glad it got improved. But I know, don't know whether you noticed just then that I had like dug it, and then it didn't, and I hadn't moved before, so that's a bit weird, but it's fine. Yeah, so new. Is that supposed to be all one word? I don't think it is. Enchanted saddlebags, but all one word. I think that needs spaces to make it at least more readable. Yeah, plus 20 carry capacity and bonus mount XP. Which, to be fair, most of my mounts are already max level anyway, so. And Vial of Strange Slime. A journal titled Findings on Slime Bonding, an old journal about a young maid and how she bonded with a friendly slime. My brother has finally convinced me to start taking notes of my experiments, so here are my notes. Where do I start? I guess from the beginning. Months ago, I came across the most peculiar little slime. The little guy wasn't aggressive at all. In fact, he seemed rather friendly. He followed me around our campsite all day. That night, he found his way into my tent and, obviously, led me to needing a frost bandage for my wounds. But that didn't deter the squishy little thing. He just seemed to love me. That's when my experiments began. After only a few days, I had a prototype jelly made of frost bandage. Slime ate it right up. Touching him, it still stung and left my hand bright red, but it was much better. After a few more weeks, I'd finally cracked the code. I'd created a food that would nullify a slime's acidic properties and finally allow me to hold my new best friend. The only problem is that the other slimes in the area don't seem to be interested in the food in the slightest. My slime, however, can't get enough of it. He's grown huge. I feel like I'm starting to understand more about how slime culture works, though. The more I touch him, the more I can almost feel his thoughts. I know it sounds crazy, even I think it's crazy. As we learn more about each other, we've developed a strange bond, and I feel like we've become one. My brother thinks I've completely lost my mind, but I don't think so. In fact, I think I've gained a second one. If anyone ever reads this, just know that I'm not crazy. I can't travel with him in the open anymore because too many people tried to save me from him. He's trying to dissolve me. So I've made him a little home in an enchanted bottle. We're headed back to the Mage College tomorrow, and I just hope the Archmages are okay with me having a pet the size of a small house in my dormitory. If not, I don't know what I'll do with my new best friend. That's cute, Law. That's very cute. New mount. Oh, I've never seen that just there before. I will go and equip the mount momentarily. Just wanted to dig up this. $25. Hey Devil, how are you? Nice. Someone by the gate just ignored me. Interesting. He did not ignore me. He chased me afterwards. no one appeared here. Wait. I don't want to deal with you guys. Leave me alone. I have to deal with you guys. And if I got that follow-up doors appointment, but because this new just thing doesn't work. Ah, well hopefully they managed to get it sorted. You. I swear some days like next to no buried treasure spawns, and then other days it'll just be in pretty much every single spot possible. And it's not much of an issue, but it's a bit weird. Yeah, I'll go next week today. Figure out what medication I need for progress finally. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Devil, you definitely do. There's like been a big new update with like treasure hunting as well. A bunch more stuff to do. And it's what I'm currently doing, digging up buried treasure, artifacts, and then getting like treasure maps to find special stuff. I'm just trying to get to 100 artifacts for the last treasure map that I need. Will you leave me alone? Thank you. Followed me from like all the way over there. Just getting together in a big group and playing it. Yeah. Can you see about like organising like a group play thing at some point? Oh, I should probably just regen my bit, equip. On. Where's my? Oh, weird. The other one wasn't equipped. Could just drink a potion. I waste it when I can just passively heal. 60. Okay, let's go dump some of my inventory. Quite a lot. This can go away. Yeah, let me show you guys the slime. Which doesn't have a proper icon yet. Does push your view out quite a bit. Look at him. Look, you float inside. Very cute. I also like that you just like constantly just slowly rotate around in there. Pretty cool. And you know, something different for a mount, which is nice. Yeah, the combination of these 115 carry capacity, and that's without any like food or weapon buffs. Just plus 80 just from the treasure hunter's bag and the saddlebag. And I could theoretically equip that and make it even more. 135. Just with a lot of carry capacity. And I can definitely get way more than that. Because I think 30 is the most you can get on a two-handed weapon, because it's like up to a +6. And it's like, that is technically a +4 for carry capacity, I think, because it's 5 equals 1. So it's like 30 would be the 6. I think that's how it works for carry capacity. Makes sense. I could theoretically get 10 more carry capacity on this. Put it up to 145. Plus food buffs. You can get some pretty high carry capacity. I'm just going to switch mine to the shovel. I'll leave that on. That's what the backpack looks like. It's the same as the guy from, like, the shop guy from Witch's Eve that had all of the masks on the bag. Same bag, I'm pretty sure. Great. Definitely makes sense for the carry capacity. I think the stuff I usually have is already sufficient though. It was unnecessary to... Yes! Yes, it does. Like, I am usually absolutely fine with literally just, like... whatever this gives me. Yeah, 40. Is that only 40? That's not right. That's not right. That's a plus 45. Why have I only got a 40? Okay, 35 plus... Where's the plus 5 coming from? Wait, no. It seems... fixed? 80. Okay, it was just not showing correctly. Okay, now it's just saying... yeah, visual bug that fixed itself when I just unequipped and re-equipped. So, 35... 80. So, you know, 80 carry capacity is usually all I need, and that's... up until now, that's been the biggest bag possible. Or on my secondary character, I tend to use the... it's called Botanist Backpack, which is only a plus 40, so I'll be a 75, and I'm usually fine. I'm rarely ever encumbered. Because I tend to come back to my house quite frequently, as you may have noticed, and drop everything off, and just dump everything in all of my storage. And then, like, stuff I intend to sell usually goes in here. That is a lot of maple fishing rods. I'm getting a lot of them from the digging up. But I suppose it would be useful for anyone who doesn't like going back to their place, or like people who don't have tons of chests. Yeah, absolutely. The best way to do it is just like regularly stop back. Like once you've done your farming routes, you stop back at the house, offload, go again, because then a little more time has passed and usually a day can reset. Yeah. And just come back, drop everything off, and then go off again. And, you know, if need, pick up more supplies, like potions and things. Way to do it. But again, not everyone, like, sets up, like, a permanent base. So it would potentially be good for those kind of people. Right, let's re-equip that so I can go and find more buried treasure. There's it saying there's treasure. Can't see the beam. It's about to reset and then I'll be able to open all of the Sleep Haven ones again, so I'll just wait a moment. And now it's got a beam showing where it is. Yeah, I thought that was what it was showing me. I care about the chests. I don't want the regular chests, I want the ones to dig up. To get map number 6, I need 39 more. Apparently all of my like farming for them wasn't enough. I got near 400 as well. Need quite a lot. But to be fair, it doesn't take like a huge amount of time to go around, especially as they do seem to spawn quite frequently around this area. Go around all of Sleep Haven and get a decent amount. I don't know what it's like in like some of the other areas because I haven't really gone around Azura much for buried treasure chests. Artifacts. Yeah. Yeah, the artifacts to buy all the maps. Yeah, I got 300 and something. Just like off stream, like over the weekend. do like a few hour chunks. Yeah, you need like 500-600 to do everything, I'm thinking. Because it was 180 for reputation enough to buy the 6th map. Which I have yet to buy because I didn't have the 100 needed to actually buy it. But I managed to buy up to map 5. Yeah, I knew this one was here. This amulet isn't that useful when I know where all of them are. I don't actually know if there's any like a spawn around this area in terms of treasure. I haven't seen any. Maybe on the other side of town. And one over here. Oh, very useful. Tell me about the chest I'm in the middle of digging up. Oh, actually, I think. Actually, outside ones might have. I am gonna have to switch off of the slime mount. I'll grab one more thing, let it like actually level up to level 2. It is obviously so much slower. I also don't like how zoomed out it is. I prefer to play fully zoomed in. Been using the stag, which I need to put more points in. Stag has literally max speed for every single point in speed, as fast as is physically possible for any amount to go. I figured I should have at least one mount that is just speed. When I just want to get around fast. Just been finishing leveling up. Getting there. Is it going to tell me if there's one down here, or am I going to have to jump down? There is, I can see it. I might just take the amulet off because it's not actually helping. Can't see the beam half the time. I also know where most of the dig spots are around here, so no way to look. myself a bit, but that's because I didn't check that stuff first. There. Almost there. Really just a few more and then I'll have enough. Not having much luck now. Treasures. And one place that I haven't gone, which is... damn it. I can't jump over that bit of wall. I've been looking for a bit, going to paint some... Glow with Hill. You have some spare ones. Even once I get like to 100 and I manage to buy this map, I've still got to buy all of the outfits and the shovel and chest and things. So probably will not be selling any for a bit. One place I haven't checked, Kindred officially reverted just now. Oh, okay. Has it gone live? Because I could probably update. Is it fully reverted or just some of it? Where's the treasure? In the house, apparently. In the house. Fully reverted, okay. Interesting, I did not know there was a chest in here. Hey, thanks for stopping in and hanging out. It is a bit weird that it's now light whilst these flowers are able to be picked. As the light changes. But that's not super important. No dig spots here. Right. Loot. Ah. We need a few more. Obviously, we've dug up all of the ones in the area. Picked this one up, didn't I? Around here, see if there's any others that I didn't know about. I'm wearing it. Sure that thing. Detect them. That looks like it's gonna help. Go check. Yeah, I did check over here, didn't I? Got those ones. Where is the treasure? That one. I can't open because I don't have a cobalt key on me. I could literally go into my house and pick one up, but... Okay, well, I'm gonna head into Windless Woods. Wait till 7 AM. I'm not heading into Windless Woods, that is a meteor. Any more? Or is that the only one? I've not had that much luck finding the big spots in Windless Woods. I don't know whether I'm just like not noticing them or whether there just aren't as many. Getting unlucky and then just not appearing. I want to hear that one. Of course, because of all the trees, I just can't see where that should be. Ah, there. And of course, there's one that's on a rock. No, I don't have anything. I have keys on me. Go kill some green. D. Never mind. Close to him. And where is the treasure? No, nowhere to be seen. And another one. Of course. And I don't have any keys on me. I see all of the iron chests. Where was it? In here. Technically I should do this with the luck on, but I don't have it. I still haven't managed to get the called Earth Shard Shield. Still not been lucky enough to get that drop. Rude, attacking me as I come up the ladder. You can't climb the ladder. Oh, nice, another key. I'm not gonna have enough time to go get the chest. Let's do the next map, which is this one. Mainly because I thought this was the one. I couldn't remember which one it was. Yeah, we are quite literally right by it, if you can't tell from the look of this. It's just over here. There's someone in there. I'm gonna just deal with all the ones in there. They don't come and bother me. There's also a chest spawner around here. Yeah. As you can tell from this, it's like on this long side right here. Just here. Oh, and a masterwork stone. Nice. A scroll titled Song of Skies, an old scroll with a song written on it about a sky mage. Song of Skies. In the realm of the endless blue, a sky mage dances bold and true. With clouds as steps and wind as song, she casts her spells swift and strong. To the skies, adventurer. And so yeah, it's a new glider, treasure map glider. Immediately. Why did that one equip? I did not click that. This Windweaver brooch is a new trinket. Bonus glider lift. Basically, you lift up a bit with the glider. Enchanted brooch that seems to magically increase the lift of your glider. So you go up a little bit. Very nice. So you can glide a little bit longer. Come on, give me some artifacts. I don't know of that many spots here that give them. Probably a lot more than I realise. I don't know where most of like the previous chest spawns were. There's like some new ones. Is there ever anything up here? Never usually come up this bit. Oh. Put that again. Oh, it's just a regular chest. Anything around here? Doesn't look like it. Where is this one trying to tell me? I'm just not finding any dig spots like anywhere in the Windless Woods right now. I know there are some, like I found them before when I appeared today. But even when I have seen them, they've just not been. Where is this treasure that it's telling me about? I don't see it there. It'll be a bit buried one, is it? A cliff. Back to Farmlands then. We'll have to come back to the Windless Woods for the next map. Because, in case you guys couldn't tell, there's 2 per zone. I actually wonder if Kindred plans to add more for future zones as well. I hope so. That'd be cool. appear around here. I did not mean to go off the edge of that cliff. But it's fine. Let's check all the farmland. Yes, there is totally treasure there. Nope, nothing there. It's obviously a bug. Finding nothing now. Find something. No, I'm gonna relog and see if that fixes it. I do think over time you do find less and less. Don't seem to be resetting properly. You can't tell. Leave it long enough, they do reset. They're just resetting a bit weirdly. I'm not dealing with you, girl. I was grabbing the loot. Let's see if there's any here in Sleepy Haven. I think that one is. And that's exactly enough. I will have a run around and see if we can find any more. We'll need more. Yeah, I do think when you first load up there's more. Don't spawn as, like, reappear quite as frequently otherwise. We have enough for map number 6. Is S. Obviously it's in Windless Woods. There are like a few of these kind of like bent over like tree things. But I found it easy enough to figure out which one it was. I'm unequipping this amulet. Kind of annoying me. Kind of thing I'll wear all the time, only when I'm like specifically looking for loot. could be just using my like wind whirlers to get over, but this works just as well. I might actually remove the wind whirlers. It's not super easy to get up that bit with them. Sort of try it. Hey, why have you gone super framey? Yeah, as you can see, there's like a bunch of like big root bits. In terms of which one it is, it looks like this. I think is this one. Looks like it. So another Masterwork Ornament Stone, which is nice, and then poorly written note. A scribbled note by someone who was clearly not using their favourite hand. I wonder why. Don't trust anything he says and keep an eye out for my missing hand. I could really use it back. Patrick, the new lefty. And we have Suspicious Treasure Chest. Just do a relog teleport. Because I can't be asked to run all the way back to my house. Right, where should we put this chest? You know what, let's go put it over by my other house. Pop it down over here. Not snapping on. Let's put it here. Does not look like a little model. It looks so cool though. Well, 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 what delicious snack has kidnapped and brought me to this dungeon? I should eat you for this. You can't eat me. Oh, and why is that? Because it's rude? Rude? Ha, not for a mimic. This is just our way of life. How else do we survive? Gives me an idea. See, I'm very old. I've eaten hundreds of adventurers, but I have grown quite fond of a very special flavour. I'm listening. Gold. I just love the crunch of those little coins, the way they clink and ting going down. You bring me coins and I won't eat you and all your friends. But wait, I'm nothing if not a fair and just mimic. I have something to give in return. You may store all of your discovered loot in my belly. I have quite a bit of space, and I promise I won't digest any of your important things. At least not fully. How much gold? Oh, not much. Let's say 1 gold for each item I'm keeping safe for you. And I can hold a lot of stuff, 1,000 items to be exact. Deal. I thought you'd find this to be a fair deal. Now go find some loot. I'm starving. Yeah, so you have now there's a 1,000 capacity chest. You have to pay the mimic to be able to store stuff in. I have enough space with all of my stuff elsewhere, but he's gonna just stay there as a decoration. He's far enough away from the wall. He looks so cool. You'll be friends with the little penguin. But yeah, that is all of the ancient treasure chests in the treasure hunting. Lots of cool new stuff, very unique items as well. Some fun new lore. Yeah, I will probably be going around and getting some more artifacts at some point because yeah, I want to buy all of the rest of the stuff. Put those in there as well. Right, I'm going to store away my old glider. Just make sure the new one is equipped on all my loadouts. Equipped in the right places. I'm gonna take this off for now though. Hey Sekhmet, how are you? I'm doing good. Those things in those storages where they go. I don't need them on me right now. Sell all of this loot that we've gotten. There we go. I can probably buy the food now, can't I, actually? Buy one of those to fill in my collection. The regular ones. Oh yeah, there was also that fish that I needed to make. It just needs one. So. I have the recipe for it. Ah, damn it, it needs food too. But it would just need the one. I forgot to do this when the fishing update came out. thinking about finishing up the collection again. There we go. And my food collection is still got like a lot of stuff in the furniture one. Not actively trying to complete that one. Obviously fishing's done, food's done, clothing, still quite a lot. But again, not actively trying to complete. Weapons, everything except the Earthshard shield because I'm having absolutely no luck getting the recipe. See, and then clothing ones are done. I'm just gonna quickly check Discord, see what can be said about the reverting of changes. What was there in that patch that I was really liking? Oh yeah, the dig radius of the shovel was the important part of that. Okay. As the problems caused by it aren't affecting us, I'm gonna just stay on the current build I'm on. When I'm done, it'll update. Yeah, it's like just the full thing has been reverted and Control fix it as soon as he's able to, hopefully later today. The treasure spots reappeared around here. Doesn't look like it. Weird. Because there's like, when I first load up the game, there seems to be tons, and after a while, and a few day resets, there's barely any respawning, like, weird. So they are still spawning, definitely. I don't know. I know they'll start reappearing like after a few day resets. There's no problem, like, reason to go around searching for them now. So how about we do some Grimwick fights? Get some loot from that chest, have a look at it. We want Astronomer's Tea and pet pie. Got Spirit Balls on me. I'm going to switch my loadout 3 to my hammer so we can run faster. be annoying. And why these guys have to aggro from such distance. All have to die. Okay, we want it on Conjure Spirit Wolves. Yeah, haste 16 is definitely what we want for this fight. Why are the spirit walls out of the area? Summoned them right next to me. Okay, that worked. Okay, yeah, they were appearing way further away than I thought. That might also be a slight bug. Do you remember someone mentioning that? Damn it, the wolves didn't spawn inside the area again. That definitely needs fixing. Yeah, we did it. It was a bit tougher without the wolves to keep him distracted. Yeah, not bad. Not the best roll I could have got. was hoping for a Masterwork stone, but yeah. Without being able to have the wolves in here, very difficult. Yeah, look where it spawned. All the way over there. Okay, if I look right at the ground... Fine if I look right at the ground. Okay, he is very much focusing on me. They are not distracting him. That had a lot. Okay. Where are the wolves? I know I spawned them. Right next to me. For God's sake. Okay. Leave me alone. Okay, I know this place I spawned them was right by me, so they should have spawned in here. Why have I got double music playing? God. Okay, if I do it like that, they don't spawn. Interesting. That's what was happening. Skeletons to regen. Test it now. Yeah. Pull it in closer. They're spawning under the ground or something. If I do it normally, they're not even spawning in anymore. Go and get the Gremlin loot before my lucky runs out. Don't know Masterworks Dome there. Still some good loot. Nope. Not appearing. We won't try it again. Here, Grimmick's kind of difficult to fight on your own unless you've got the Spirit Wolves. We won't bother trying to fight him again. Right, what do we do now? Done everything with the treasure hunters, and there wasn't much else or fixes that was done. Stuff right now. I'll get tons more. What to this person did I? Oh, you can sell stuff here. Nice. I'm just looking at all of the decorations around in the room. Yeah. I think I might actually call it there a bit earlier than I otherwise would, because we've kind of done everything there was to do in this update. Well, not everything, but we've done all of the ancient treasure apps. I still need to go and get a bunch more artifacts to buy the other stuff, but that's just new clothes, a bigger chest which has, I think it's just around the same amount as a druid storage chest, or maybe a bit more, I can't remember. And then just a golden shovel. I've shown you guys all of the like unique, interesting stuff. But yeah, this is a fun update, and obviously like even though it only took me like 2.5 hours or so to like go and get all of the maps and stuff, I obviously had spent a number of hours like for gathering all of the artifacts ready to be able to kind of just do it all at once to show you guys. And I will probably actually go through and do like gather enough so my secondary character can do it as well. I might want like multiple of like the spells. It's nice to have extras of those. But yeah, it's a really nice update, and you can start collecting the artifacts like before you get to Winterswoods. You can get a shovel on Azura, like in Hope Harbor, and just like start digging them up, because you do get like obviously the treasure, and the artifacts can be traded in for gold before you join the guild as well, or they can just be stockpiled ready for when you do join. Because I was just like, that's what I did. I was like, I stockpiled them ready. So I could use them. Yeah, it's like a fun new thing. And you know, various obviously bug fixes, and unfortunately the extra patch has like broken a few things, but June Reverton will be fixed. It was like very quick that the patch was done though. Like, you know, stuff like that gets missed, especially with testing. Like a lot of testing is done single player, so no one necessarily noticed it. So yeah, obviously no one realised that the healing projectiles were just going through things. I think the focus was probably on like testing whether the damaging ones were going through, and when they were, it was like, oh yeah, it's working, but forgot to check the healing. Yeah, that should get sorted out pretty quickly. I think I'm just gonna like prioritise that. I will pop a few notes of like the things I found, so various spells not working. I will have to go and test literally all of the spells. See what's working and what isn't. You know for definite the Spirit Wolves isn't. Or is working funky, which yeah. But actually let's quickly check other ones. Bastille I imagine's fine. Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard is also not working. I'm guessing it's all the area ones. So something like this one will work just fine. Just summoning it on yourself. Oh, and that did more healing than normal. Cool. Yeah, it's the area ones. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Now that we realise that, maybe the other one is, those other ones, new ones are working. Just, like, the things are spawning further away. Let's check. No. Okay. This one. No. Oh. Okay, so it is spawning under the ground. That's what's happening, for definite. If it just wasn't spawning, then this wouldn't have appeared. Yeah, it's just, what's happening is it's just spawning really far away from you and then under the ground. Yeah, this is what the top of the beanstalk looks like. Yeah. Which, I think that's an issue we've had a couple times in the past with certain spells. Is that it's spawned under the ground. So Kidra should know how to fix that relatively easily. I would assume. Yeah, this is a very fun update. I very much like it. Love like all of the new items. Obviously new spells, you know, the new backpack, new trinkets, new glider. I want so many different types of gliders. Like, I like this one. I'm gonna be using this one for a while probably because it's new and different. Yeah. Hopefully Indra will be able to get everything that's currently not working fixed within a few days. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream there for the day. I hope you've all enjoyed checking this out. Been very fun. And yeah, obviously the game is on sale if you're interested in playing it and getting all of this cool stuff for yourself. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look for see who is live first to raid. Let's see who's doing what. I don't think we've raided this person in a while. I'm not sure. Hard to remember how long ago we raided various people. But yeah. But yeah, I will be back with another stream later this week. Probably Thursday afternoon. I was thinking maybe doing Wednesday instead, though. Welcome back, Red. I'm literally just ending the stream, unfortunately. Oh, I did figure out that the basically all area of effect spells are broken. Spirit Walls, Lightning Strike, The Fireball, the Blizzard, and then the two new ones. They're spawning under the ground. To be fair, I didn't actually cast some of them. But the Spirit Walls wasn't working when I was trying to fight Grimwick. And the other ones I figured out were spawning under the ground. So we at least know what the problem is, and Kindred should know how to fix that because he's fixed it in the past. No idea why it's suddenly done that, but... yeah. Actually, I wonder whether that was like part of some of those magic changes and it's reverted in the like revert thing. Well, I guess I'll see. I'll have a test. Because if like the revert has fixed it, because I'm still on the version before with the patch, that fixes it, then I'll mention it and that can be fixed alongside everything else, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be back with another stream either Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how I feel. I did consider doing an art stream, but I'm not sure I feel like it. I don't know what I'd draw anyway. I know I need to kind of draw like the new art stuff, but I don't know. I should probably try doing some just drawing, not on stream. But also I tried that and gave up within like 5 minutes. Literally, like maybe a bit longer than that actually. But so otherwise we'll probably do some more House Flipper. I'm probably at some point going to do another Time to Warp stream because I found it quite fun. I am playing a little bit solo, like I've sort of started a solo play of it. I found the game really fun. I thought the others were being a bit negative about it. I thought it was quite good. Also, the stuff they were saying, oh, it doesn't tell you how they like level up. I'm like, it's literally in the more like inventory. Like you literally just look at them and it tells you. They weren't reading some of the text, which is I did try and tell them to read it, and they weren't, and so they couldn't figure stuff out. And I was like, just read the thing, just read it. Because like a lot of the info was there, they just didn't notice it. Yeah. But then they were complaining that the game didn't tell you. Like they were literally one of the main complaints was, oh, it doesn't tell you what you like. The game doesn't tell you what you need to give them to like level them up. And I was just thinking like, just look in the interface when you like click more info about the Morp, and it literally tells you what they need to level up. Like I don't know whether it was bugged client side for them, because then I can forgive it. Literally, like, I literally opened it up and people were like, oh, why is this? And I was like, oh yeah, they need this area. And they were like, wait, how do you know that? And I was like, it literally says in their UI, just read the text. I was like, oh yeah, this info here is like super helpful. You should read it. And they just didn't. They just kept not reading it. I kept getting frustrated by that. I also kept getting frustrated because they kept stealing all of my resources that I was farming. Because I was literally like spent like an hour trying to get this one research because everyone kept coming over and taking all of the stuff I was working on. But I didn't want to have a go at them until I did. Well, I didn't have a go. I was like, come on, I'm like only a few off. I just need those last few things. Please, can I have them? I literally just spent like ages working on it. I managed to finally get the thing I was after. But yeah, Like, I like playing with other people, but it can be quite frustrating with games like that. Especially if no one fully knows what they're doing. Like Pulsar, like when we play that multiplayer, like that's fine. Like that's not never frustrating when we play that. But Time to Warp, I got a bit frustrated by everyone. I was also quite tired by the end. Like I had wanted to stop well before we did. Like it was nearly 2 a.m. by the time we stopped. I was exhausted. I wanted to go to bed. Like I was expecting us to go for like 3, maybe 4 hours. We went for 6. I was tired. But yeah, I did also just generally feel they were being kind of negative about the game. I found it fun, and I will definitely stream it again at some point. But I'm gonna like try and figure out what I'm doing. Maybe like once I've like gotten to like a reasonable, close to where we were at multiplayer in like single player, I'll stream it and like show off like actually organized things, and you know actually like well managed things, because I think that'll be nicer. And then yeah. But yeah, I will definitely stream it again at some point, and definitely like when like any like new content gets added as well, I'll also stream it then. Cause yeah, it's a fun game. But yeah, I will be back on probably Thursday, more than likely, with House Flipper, unless I decide to play something else. Maybe I'll play Time to Warp on Thursday instead. But I kind of want to play House Flipper. I want to keep designing the house. Maybe something else if I feel like it. But yeah, I am going to send you guys over to Velissa, who is currently playing Final Fantasy game, I think. So you guys can head on over there and enjoy that and everything, and yeah, I will be back probably Thursday, and then after that will be next Monday. Don't know what I'm gonna do then. It might end up being more House Flipper. But I'll see what I feel like doing. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed me checking out the treasure hunting update. It's very cool, lots of fun new things, and yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you all had a nice time here today, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye!